All right, so the other day, Steve-O brought up on his podcast the Brendan Schaub versus Travis Browne UFC heavyweight fight. And Steve-O proceeded to ask current wife of Travis Browne, Ronda Rousey, who's a former UFC champion herself, whether or not her husband said something in the ear, or I should say cauliflower ear, of Brendan Schaub after he knocked his ass out. Because for those who don't know, Brendan Schaub's ex-girlfriend is Ronda Rousey. So let's go ahead and take a look at this clip.
Okay, I have a question. You described watching Travis knock out your unnamed ex-boyfriend, and you said that as you watched the fight, you felt like you could hear him say, like to this partially conscious, dude, like, Ronda says fuck you. And I'm dying to know, did he actually say that?
No. No, he didn't. I don't know if he wants me to say what he said. So
okay.
you can ask him that
All
one
right.
day, but it was pretty fucking metal.
Nice.
And he got awarded a Harley Davidson motorcycle for that knockout too.
We all know that Steve-O is a known homeless cat over at PF Chang's. You just love to see it. Hell, Steve-O even knows who cut out the construction paper background for that shitty stand-up comedy special, Gringo Poppy. Yeah, that's right, it's BGL Mark Harley who did it, but I heard it both ways. Okay, look, I'm a huge UFC fan. I mean, I love it. I do not miss any events. I see them all. But I was wondering, is it just me, or does it seem as if the average American UFC fighter has rocks in place of brains? Because hell, it's pretty blatantly one of the dumbest sports to take part in. As a participant, of course, due to all the trauma to your brain, with virtually guaranteed TBI or CTE over a long enough career. I mean, for crying out loud, the average American is effing stupid enough without CTE. Yeah, it's a problem. Add in repeated blows to the head and you get these effing Muppets with their complete inability to think or speak, or even just act right or normal, a la Brendan Schaub. Also, a lot of people involved with the UFC are garbage tier folks to begin with. So yeah, it's a double whammy. Birds of a feather swim in the same pond, B. We just call it CTE. And again, I'm just curious, but has anybody figured out what Travis Browne actually said to Brendan Schaub? He probably told Bapa he's a big fan. Yo, B. Schaub, huge fan. We should get a Starbucks with Casey Affleck. Or quite possibly, Travis Browne asked Brendan for tickets to The Fighter and the Kid Live. Maybe Travis whispered into the ear of Schaub, hey, aren't you the white boy that gets put to sleep too much? You don't have to do this anymore, man, with tears in his eyes. That's why I effed your bitch, you fat mother effer. West Side? But for real, Travis Browne wouldn't even say in interviews after the fight. He actually said that's between me and him. But I'm sure it was something along the lines of, you can't fight for shit, pussy. P.S. Ronda said you have a tiny dick. Oh, and you're the white boy who gets knocked out too much. And holy shit, maybe she's tired. I'm talking about Ronda Rousey in this video clip. Or maybe I'm reading way too much into it. But did anyone else notice how slurred Ronda sounded when she spoke? Is that CTE? I know she has a speech impediment. Whatever documentary that came out when she was on top, I remember her and her mom talking about it. But that's literally what Brendan says about himself. But Duraf, not giraffe, Duraf is not a speech impediment. Sorry, Bapa. Nice try, though. Everyone involved in the sport, talking about MMA, is pretty clearly suffering TBIs. It's a super stupid sport to be involved in, like I said. Maybe the dumbest of all sports to become a participant of as a competitor. And it's pretty clear most people involved with the sport are relatively low quality individuals to begin with, a la Brendan Schaub, Strickland, Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar. So it's not a surprise. Fighting sports typically attract society's sludge, not its brightest stars. Power Slap, however, says hello. It's sarcasm. And I know Ronda Rousey recently came out and said she had a metric ton of concussions while doing judo, mixed martial arts, and then the WWE. I mean, what are we doing here? And maybe 4 years ago, there was an interview with Ronda Rousey at her little farm walking around talking about various things. I think she cried and got very emotional about very mundane things approximately 2 or 3 times in this 20-minute video. And I was kind of thinking CTE because we really don't have many women CTE case studies compared to men. And we know men get mad and normally women get emotional when it comes to exhibiting emotion. But I also got a few whiffs of her being on pills. The cadence, the slurring, the eyes, and random emotional outbursts on that video. Either way, she seems like a wreck internally. And I'm going to end it with this thought because Steve-O is homeless as fuck. Because never forget, death from 1,000 paper cuts came from Steve-O's podcast. Talking about 1K grand thousand self-inflicted paper cuts, B. Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below because that's what truly matters, even though we don't matter. But hey guys, listen up real quick. Can you hit that like and subscribe on your way out? Man, I'll truly appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to push that notification bell as well so you know when new videos come out. All right, I'll see all of you in the next video. Thanks.
Like, but the Balenciaga one, Jesus Christ.